Yes, don't forget, log on to doggiediamondsnofilter.com. Doggiediamondsnofilter.com. On that website, which you could save to your phone or your computer, whatever you use, you will find episodes that you might have missed. Also, little shorts called The Rundown, the news clips you might have missed. Also, interview clips. Everything is on there. So if you missed it on YouTube, you didn't see it on the timeline, it's definitely there. Doggiediamondsnofilter.com. Listen, and I also have some information. Have you heard about my $100 promo deal? If not, let me give you some details really, 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 really quick. The promotion will be done on Doggie Diamonds TV and the Interlude TV. That's on the Insta stories, the YouTube community, the threads, Facebook, and the Twitter accounts for both of those accounts. As well, I could promote whatever you need, but as a reminder, this is for serious inquiries only. You must be Cash App ready. I can help you bring awareness for your products. Only $100. You get 2 platforms with thousands, putting you before thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people. $100. $100. That's it. Let's go. Yes. As the beat starts, don't forget.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Yeah, just sometimes you forget. I gotta remind you. I wanted to come on earlier, but it didn't work out like that. Tomorrow I'm going to be on the Gangsta No. Either we're going to do it on Digital Soapbox channel or the Gangsta Chronicles channel. Got a new series we starting over there. Surprise guests. So stay tuned tomorrow. Maybe I'll keep y'all informed. If you follow me on social media, I'll keep you informed. YouTube Disciple Gang Leader was in the building first. God's own DJ is here. King Troll is here. Mega Bills is up in the building. Terrence Foster is here. Chilltown Majors. Sincere, what's up, what's up, what's up? Make sure y'all check out Sincere's song. It's in the YouTube community. International 5 TV, what's up? Uncle Murder, Black and Yellow, what's up? Michael Coy, King Michael Coy. Go CPGNN. Chico Low 914 is here. Nate Jackson is in the building. Bernadette Bernie, what's up? EC is here. Tiger, what's up? Rob C, Nisa Shabazz, peace to you. Brooklyn Show, I know her from the neighborhood. She's from the hood. Lucky Stardust, what's up? Aruba, she's from the hood too. Talk Show The Visionary is here. Kelly Mills is in the building. Moderator, Aruba's a moderator. Rosavelli Forever, what's up? Trey Clinton, what's up? Neltron 8000, what's up? Mumu 74, what's up? Bassaroo Jola, what's up? Ultra Instincts, what's going on? Me Think 995, what's up? Merciful Salah, oh, that's who did that? Okay, let you know. Rick Smith, what's going on? Diesel Dixon, what's up? Kill Zombies, what's up? Corey, what's going on? Check Viz Online, what's going on? Barry Cute, what's up? Yes, we here. I'll talk about some important stuff tonight. But you know, I'm going to tread lightly a little bit. Merciful Shalal, what's going on? I'm a tread lightly. Super Chat is open as well as the Cash App is available. I take donations over here. Tisha H, how are you doing? It only helps the product. It only helps the product. All donations, all Super Chat, only help the product. It's independent media over here. I'm not funded by anybody. I'm not on the take. That's why I can say and do whatever I want within the confines and the guidelines of the platform. But I'm not in alliance with anybody, so I can say and do whatever I want, when I want, how I want. We need the shades. There, who up, dip, dip. There we go. I feel like me. Brian Mays, what's up? Glad you joining us tonight. I Divine Clark, Asbury Park, NJ, Asbury Park, New Jersey. You know who else was from Asbury Park, New Jersey? Bam Bam Bigelow. I was a big wrestling fanatic, so I know all that stuff. So listen, tonight, so much going on in the culture. I know everybody's a little diddied out. No new real revelations came out. We still have the same information that we have, and this is what people was going off of. We got Piers Morgan joining the conversation. We have different people joining the conversation from mainstream media platforms. I guess it's a little died down right now based off of nothing. You know, he didn't go to court. No new people came forward. Some new lawsuits came out. So that's what people were talking about. But one thing that I think is very, very important, and we missing out of this, and one thing that's not being spoken about, and I'm going to use my platform to speak on it, is not that it's not important what's going on and what happened, but when it was others, how come that the Weinstein people that he did what he did too, how come we only knew about a few people? How come we didn't know everybody? And everybody wants to know who's on this Diddy list. It's very important. We need to know, oh, they was at an all-white party. You know, going to a party don't mean that you had any wrongdoing. It was the private parties. It was the baby oil that might have been compromised, right? So that's foul, because think about it. You go somewhere and they be like, yo, you want some baby oil? And you put some baby oil. First of all, I ain't going nowhere where they offer me baby oil. But say the baby oil was being hid under the guise of you going somewhere and you getting massages, right? So you go somewhere and you get a massage with baby oil, and then you get a little woozy. And then next thing you know, you got compromised, like Dame Dash word. I'm running with that compromise too. You know, it's funny. Let me show you deep. Let me show you something that's very, very deep. Let me show you something that's very, very deep. This is how deep that is. This is how deep that is. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. This is how deep that is, because he just kept saying compromise, 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 right? So look, let's go here. This is my website, right? See, all the latest episodes is here. That's why I tell y'all to go here if you missed it. Let's go to the shop. Let's go to the shop. Let's look at the clothes. We have, this is y'all. This represents y'all, the winning team. We got Intelligence is Gangster. This is, this is what represents y'all. We got them in hoodies and everything. But what does this say right here? You see what this hoodie is? I've been selling this hoodie. What does this hoodie say? I've been selling this. If you a person who support me and you've been on the site, what does this say? I've been selling that. With the long sleeve tee, I've been selling that. So it's funny that hearing them say compromise, I've been selling uncompromised merch because I'm uncompromised. I've been selling uncompromised merch. So when he said that, I was like, damn, that's kind of deep. I've been had uncompromised stuff. But yeah, get you shop.Doggie Diamonds TV. You get you 15% off. Just use the code Diamonds15 and you could cop yourself an uncompromised hoodie, shirt, or whatever. But I've been had that uncompromised stuff. Been had that. See how the universe work? When you in tune, you in tune. When you locked in with the universe for real, everything just falls into place. Matter of fact, I'm going to get me my own uncompromised shirt so I could wear that. But what it is, I got to make some hats too, because I got to make the hat anything. Matter of fact, that's my job tonight after this. But I've been doing the uncompromised thing. I'm uncompromised because ain't nobody tamper with me mentally, physically, or spiritually, especially physically. Physically, not even physically. Physical. You guys sound that out. Physically. But you go there, they be like, yo, get you a massage, you lady. They put that baby oil on you. You start getting woozy. Yo, Neltron 800 said the universe would be universe, but I'm tapped in for real, for real. So the issue that I have with this, right? If we're not careful, I'm going to say this to y'all. This is very, very important. If we're not careful in these situations, in these times, we don't use that word esoteric therapist. That's a weirdo word. We don't use those words over here. You know what I'm saying? We don't use that word. I never used it. I never liked that word anyway. So let's just make that a bad word over here. You know what I'm saying? But if we're not careful, this is what they do to us. And I want y'all to understand, man, this is very, very important. And I'm not saying that I'm not defending nothing. I'm not saying he's in the right. I'm not even saying staying with him or anything. But I want to say this. If we're not careful, they will make us, black men out there, black women, black people, the face of deviance. Be careful. So, yes, we go against those who's foul. We speak up against all injustices and foul, whoever it is. But you notice, if we speak about them a certain way, we get demonetized, we get deplatformed, we get all of that, right? So be careful. And that's not saying, yo, if they do it, because people bringing up the Hugh Hefner analogies. Hugh Hefner wasn't on the down low with nothing. He was on the up. He showed it all. They had coverage. Diddy stuff was done in secret. But you have to be careful, because if we don't pay attention to everything, they're going to make us the face. Just like they said, HIV, AIDS started. This thing, I don't even want to go with, because they'll what they do to me here. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised they let me rock this long. But you gotta be careful, because if we don't pay attention and keep the pressure on everybody, it'll just be us. Reason why I wanted to do this show, because that party list is important. We want to know if anybody was there wilding out and doing some shit they ain't got no business to do. It's a two-part question. What do we do? So say said person was there, because I ain't saying no names. Ain't nobody coming to me saying to me no cease and desist. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, once we find out certain names, if he dimes on everybody, if he tells on everybody, say he tells on everybody, and we find out this person, what do we do then? But you don't find it crazy that we never saw the Jeffrey Epstein list? We don't know who was there. We saw a alleged list. We think who might have been there. But before he was able to tell, or he never got a chance to tell people, some reason he was up out of there. Don't you think it's more important for us to have known who was on that? And why is that still a secret? Because obviously the government know who was there. Obviously the government know who was there. So why we don't know? Why we don't know who was on that list? You don't think that list is more important than a bunch of weirdos that we already suspected was weirdos? You don't think dignitaries and politicians and all of that, you don't think we should know that? Why is that not out there? So when you have Piers Morgan and we have different individuals who cover this, how come they didn't cover that with the same vigor as they covering this? Why is Diddy the face of all of this? Again, like somebody said in the chat, Ultra Instinct. They made a whole Nickelodeon documentary. Dude from Subway, the sandwich eating motherfucker. Like, if we're not careful, they're going to act like Diddy started this. This is his thing, and this is our thing. I'm telling you, be careful. Be careful how we report this. Be careful how we ingest this, and be careful how we regurgitate this, because for some reason we forgetting the bigger picture here. You have motherfuckers that was allegedly on a plane, allegedly in a submarine to go do salacious, unscrupulous shit. Chief Red Hair Brown, I appreciate you. You get what I'm saying? So again, we'll be like Vince McMahon. I mean, again, their shit is out in the open. But then it be hidden too, because it be people that don't want to say nothing because of the embarrassment. But when it come to us, they be like, Diddy this, Diddy that. Huh? That shit ain't start with no Diddy. You trying to tell me a damn dude from Mount Vernon, by the way of Harlem, started doing these parties first? Where did he learn this shit from? And that don't expunge him from any wrongdoing. His mama can't save him. None of his friends could save him. I'm just saying, this is shit that's been going on, but they picking and choosing who they want to say is foul. It's many, at one point, you had, I can't even really say their names on this part. I'm gonna have to start doing certain shit on Rumble. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of people that's under investigation and allegations right now. But all we hear about is Diddy. But it's a lot of people. Why their names is not being put out there? I say one, you had Jimmy Iovine, you had different people. Why is it only him? And why are we gravitating towards, oh, he this, he that, he that? And I'm like, okay, who was helping him? Who was there? And who was like, well, you do it like this and you do it like that? Because this is like some real espionage shit when you think about it. Like, this is some deep, deep, deep shit. This ain't no shit you just do and it's some regular. It's a lot of people who was down with it involved. Because think about when you commit a crime. Oh yeah, I forgot I did the Milk the Cow video. Shout out to you, Facts, for watching. Think about when you commit a crime. Think about the cover-ups, the payouts. All that shit been going on for a long time. All that shit been going on for a long time. And again, if we're not careful, they'll be like, yo, it's y'all. This is what they do at them hip-hop parties. That's hip-hop. Now, y'all don't find it peculiar? About a week and a half ago, all these CEOs of these companies just stepped down and just wanted to get out the spotlight? Or just stepped down? All of them was just like, Culture Bandits by Del Jones, Nisa Shabazz. Yep, that's by Del Jones, the war correspondent. He wrote the Black Holocaust and he wrote Culture Bandits. Please read those. Del Jones. Definitely shout out to Del Jones. But think about it. All these CEOs started stepping down. So think about that. Like, what the hell is going on? Is it the economy? What the hell is happening? Because I was sitting there like, yo, what the hell is happening? Why is everybody stepping down from their companies? Why is all of this happening? Like at once, Kevin Lyle stepped down. Like, so you unemployed now? Like, you got enough money saved? Like, I'm confused because think about this, fam. If you resign from your post right now, you're going to be fucked up. The average individual is living check to check. So imagine people just resigning. $1 billion corporation, what made you resign? Something is up, man. I don't know what it is. I can't call it. I don't like speculation. I don't like conspiracy theories, because once it could be proven, it ain't no conspiracy. You understand what I'm saying? Once it's real, it's real. You get what I'm saying? So we can't say this is this, that, and the third. Some of the things that we talked about, we start getting vindicated. That's why I'm so against certain people saying certain things, because again, I'm going to say this every day to y'all. Some people are telling the truth, but then a lot of people be embellishing and lying because they get money. So they have to come with new information daily so they could run the numbers up and make that bread. You understand what I'm saying? Mayor Adams out of nowhere. So they've been watching him for years, and then out of nowhere, he did this and did that. Like, I don't know. Something ain't right. Even when you watch the Kendrick They Not Like Us video. Remember in that video, they had them trailers. And I don't want y'all to write in the chat why that could have been in that video. But y'all know, if you know, you know. So sometimes here, y'all, I get what y'all want to say. I know y'all are on the same page, but we can't be so blatant with a lot of stuff. We have to talk where we get it. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't for them. They not like us, it's for us. But remember, he had them trailers in the video for a certain reason. You know. Why? You know why. So let's just keep that between us. But you know what that means. You get what I'm saying? You know what all of that means. So it's like, you know, we're being told stuff. One of the things we do wrong, also, we're loud. We go right out there and again, we want to say stuff so loud, and we gotta chill with that sometimes. Some stuff we have to talk to each other where we understand. Once we understand, that's it. All says Diddy, you never been to Doggie, have you ever been to a Diddy party? Absolutely not. I've never been to a Diddy party. But then again, you have to realize too, it's a difference between a Diddy party and a Bad Boy Records party. You have industry parties where an industry party doesn't mean that something took place. I mean, you got album listenings, you got album releases, you have different parties that take place, but that don't mean after you sat there and listened to the album and you partied, some wild shit start happening. You know what I'm saying? I think, again, I broke this down plenty of times. Like, is it difference between partying and partying? Only reason why I don't go to those industry events anymore, because I'm not into the fake rubbing elbows. I'm not into the photo ops, and I don't smoke or drink. So sometimes I don't have no place there. Anybody that I need to get in contact with, I could just hit up. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I'm not going to do is go there and be fake and rub elbows. And y'all also have to remember, I was going to industry parties since I was 15 years old. So I'm burnt out. So the things that people will go to and feel like, yeah, man, we was it. I'm like, I know all the DJs, like, unlike other people that sit in these YouTube spaces, I really, really, really know the artists. I really know them. Been knowing some of them for 20 years, for 30 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's not, I'm not impressed. You know what I'm saying? I'm more into, if it's a producer event or some type of mixer, I could deal with it. But just going there, like, what am I going there to eat chicken wings? And, you know, we could do that shit online. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't need to do that. But some people are late bloomers. Some people be in awe of people. You know what I'm saying? That when they there. But again, I just don't I just don't do that. And then like Neltron said, if you've seen my Drink Champs interview, I said I'm the type that walk in a party and talk about the elephant in the room. You know, so they ain't inviting them. They ain't gonna invite me. They not gonna invite me because I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm telling everything. I can't see no foul acts. No foul acts and sit there and act like I didn't see it. I'm not determined. I'm not one of them. I didn't see nothing. You know what I'm saying? If you do something foul that you need to be outed about, I'm not going to be the one. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't be around criminals. If you committing crime, yo, man, I can't be around that. So if I go to a party and you was in there on some different type of stuff and you was overly drunk, and you know, first of all, you're not going to get frisky with me because I'm going to put you in your back pockets. Let's just start there. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody say they did anything to me anywhere. You know, everybody can't say that. Some people could say they've been to parties and they got tampered with and all that. Now, I'm not playing none of that. And I could still go there with great energy, go there for the purpose of networking. But networking changed too because now it's fronting. At one point, you know, I ain't gonna front. Like the early 2000s, late 90s, we used to go really be like, yo, such and such gonna be there, and we go there and meet. Oh shit, yo, they go such and such, yo. You know what I'm saying? I've been in a party before. LL Cool J talked to me. A lot of them used to talk to me because I was a little kid. It's like, what the hell you doing in here? But yo, man, I do music. So I remember them talking to me a lot. Like I said, I had a great conversation with Muggs. I used to have great conversations going into some of these places. But I don't know anything about all that other stuff. Like, I never seen nobody get their nose dirty. I just never saw it. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know if I did, I'd be the first one to be like, yo, nah, niggas was in there getting their nose dirty. So again, I was protected from certain stuff because I'm going to tell. Like, yo, y'all niggas is custies. Straight like that. And don't even invite me to nothing like that because this ain't my, you know what the saying is, this ain't my kind of party. You know? So maybe people did go to parties where after the party was a freak off or they went somewhere else, you know. Most of the time after parties, though, believe it or not, most people meet up and eat places. So that's why diners was always popping. Let's go to a lounge because you might have been in a spot and it closed this time, but then you got the after hours spot. Or sometimes if you had a shorty you met, you might have just took her home. You understand what I'm saying? Because in New York City, it was a great party scene. See, y'all got to remember a lot of these things that was happening at these parties, this wasn't New York. This was the Hamptons. This was LA. This was Miami. This was like invite only stuff. And then I'm not a dress code guy. So if you tell me, oh, you got to wear white, I ain't going. Because I'm just defiant like that. Like, fuck is he to tell me, oh, you got to come with white. So you have situations where if you're from New York, you know about speed, you know about the tunnel, you know about Sticky Mike's, which was a wild name. I think about that. Why the hell was the name of that shit Sticky Mike's? You had the arena. You had so many places, and we used to go because we was heavily into the music. This is where you hear the new songs, and a lot of people used to perform at these shows too. So I remember going to Easy Mode. And then you used to have birthday parties. They corrupted it when they started having these theme parties, all white parties, you know, and then with the bottle models. Because remember, when I used to go out, I never seen these sparkles and all. I'm like, what? Sparkles? You know, I used to be a bartender come over to you. And then it became a part where we didn't know the difference between the strippers and the bottle models. And the bottle models, like, I'm not a strip club guy. You know what I'm saying? For those who's into that, that's on you. Me, I'm not trying to go throw no money to get teased and go home. Nah, I'm not into that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody going to be grinding on me. Ain't no chick going to be gyrating on me. And I'm putting dollars on her because are you doing that for you or you doing that for other dudes? So when you see them going in, throw money, that's for other dudes. That don't even be for you. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of spots in New York City, like Fact said, they had a dress code. So the minute you tell me I gotta wear slacks, or you it used to be this dickhead at one of the at what spot was that? That might have been Esso. Envy, Esso. I've been to all of them. So I used to go right to the DJ booth. No matter what party I was in, I go right in, go right to the DJ booth. I knew all the DJs. So I'm going in and I'm going right to VIP, no matter where I was at. And I remember used to be this dude at the door used to be like, I don't like your shirt. You can't come in. If you don't got a shirt in the car, you can't. He straight up, I don't like your shirt. You think you got fly, you had this shirt on, you'd be like, I don't like your shirt. What's wrong with my shirt? I don't know. I just don't like it. You know, so they used to have album releases. They used to have a lot of stuff. And then this party theme came. We got to remember, Diddy went to Howard. So he's from the college hazing type thing. You get what I'm saying? He's from that style of partying. Remember I was telling y'all where a lot of wild shit used to go on in college. He's from that. He was a party promoter. Remember the situation with City College. You know, he promoted that. It's the first time I ever heard the name Puff. I mean, come on, think about it. He's calling this nigga Puff Daddy, man. The fuck is Puff? So it was just already strange from the gate. You get what I'm saying? So he's from that. So he was known for throwing parties. And, you know, people gravitated towards it because I guess his parties would be lit. I've never been to one. You know what I'm saying? The last, matter of fact, that's cap. The party that I went to that he hosted was Raekwon album release party. And I got it on tape. Damn, I wonder if I could find that tape. He hosted the party. He did Raekwon party. And I was there. I went in, and again, I'm just not one of them sardines in the can people. Like, so when it's just too crowded, like, yo, I'm up out of here. You think it's smoke in the air. They turn on the heat in the party so people buy drinks. I just wasn't with all of that. You know what I'm saying? So I bounced. And I went outside. Matter of fact, I got content with AZ. Diddy came walking outside, and I got content with DJ Premier that same day. Because I had my camera outside. Me, I've always been the type that's going to go to the party. I'm trying to get content. That's always been me. I ain't in there to meet no shorty. I ain't in there to get no good two-step. I don't care about the music. Me, I just care about the content. But let me get back to what's real, y'all. What's real is that if we're not careful, they make us the face of a lot of things wrong, right? So if we're not careful, we'll think that we're the only one. We think we're the welfare recipients. You know, when you look at studies, we're a minority in this country, right? But they'll make you believe we're the only one on welfare. They'll make us think we're the only ones who are custodies, you know, and one thing about us, you know, we the best Muslim, but I like to say Muslim because the people in the South say Muslim. But we're the best. No, it wasn't Cuban Links Party. It was, I think, the third album. I'm going to find a tape. But we become the face of everything. We become the best Muslims. We become the best Christians. And then when people see these things that are wild, we the most violent people. And when people see these things that are wild, we're the face of it. And we wear it. You know, we the biggest gangsters. You know, when all the gangsters wear suits. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. The gangsters wear suits and go to work every day. And, you know, the biggest thing they have, of course, we got our ratties, but they thing is with pens. You know, the biggest gangsters use pens. You know, they just sign things into policy and take away rights with a pen. You know what I'm saying? We'll be somewhere with the thing on us. I got 16, one in the head. Yo, out there. They don't do none of that shit. They have briefcases, phones, and change policies with a pen. So once we get a hold of something, we are extreme with it. So we are the best everything, right? Because we the best ice skaters. We're the best everything, right? Because of our athletic ability, our physical ability, as well as our mental, right? So they keep us out of a lot of stuff that we can win in. But when it comes to anything brute, deviant, or stupid, they'll let us have that. So I always say to people too, people like to talk about clothes and designer and jewelry. And I like to say to people, you know, respectfully, be into what you into, right? But clothes don't make a man make clothes. You know, I'm going to say that to you one more time. The first person I ever heard that say that shit was my uncle Sticks, rest in peace to him. Clothes don't make a man make clothes. So you could have somebody in brand new clothes. You ever see some people who have on new clothes and they still look like a bum? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can see them with new clothes on and they still look like a complete bum. So sometimes it ain't even the clothes they got on. Like, you be like, damn, I know this dude got on a new outfit, but why he still look like a bum? So we think it's the outfits that make us. No, it's you. It's just sometimes you got to have that aura. Some people don't have that aura no matter what they got on. Some people could go right to Walmart and put it together. Shit, a lot of women wear rainbow. A lot of women outfit might be like $25. And she bad. You got on a whole tracksuit that's like $95 and you still look like a bum. So clothes don't make a man make clothes. right? So a lot of times we think we had to dress up a certain way to get this, and it ain't even that. Sometimes you could just, if you got that vernacular, that aura, it don't matter what you got on. The whole room is gonna gravitate towards you. You know, I've never been the designer guy. I just, I could put it together, but I've walked in places and everybody just like, yo, who is that? Because it's an aura that you have that has nothing to do with your outfit. But we've been tricked into believing that our value comes from outfits. That's why people be, you ever see somebody and you be chilling and they walk up and be like, yo, what's good? And you be like, ain't nothing, what's good? And they be like, yeah, I paid $400 for these pants. And you be like, okay, the fuck you? Who asked you that? You know what I'm saying? Or, yeah, nah, they had these downtown. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, these the new foams. These is actually, these is $400, but I got them for $350. And you be like, who asked you? Okay, salute. You know what I'm saying? But again, that's people who brag. You got people who need validation. You know what I'm saying? You got people who need validation. You get what I'm saying? So that's the thing. You said this dude complains more than my wife. I don't even know what I'm complaining about. I'm actually building with the people. And the fact that you here saying I'm complaining mean that you're weird, because you don't have to be here. You could actually be with your wife, but you rather sit here and watch me complain. So what does that say about you and your wife? So you rather listen to me complain or your wife complain? Because I'm not even complaining. I'm just talking. I'm talking to my people, my supporters, my family. And if you're not that, you could just go away. You don't have to be here. But you chose to click here. Thought you was going to say something profound. This dude complained more than my wife. You're weird. And you ain't even the original Hebrew brother with this name. You're a weirdo. You didn't have to be here. I didn't ask you to be here. I don't know you. I didn't send you no special invite. I didn't do none of that. So, but I ain't even complaining. But anyway, but again, when it's all said and done, let's push that line. Let's push that line of, could we get this Epstein flight log too? We got to push that line. We got to push that line. We got to push that line of, yo, hold on. We get it. He might be foul. He might have did this, but y'all omitted information from us. Y'all didn't tell us everything because they left us on stuck. You get what I'm saying? They left us on stuck. So when you got Piers Morgan and you got ABC News and CNN supporting, damn, did anything get this much coverage as far as with the Epstein dude? Did it get that much coverage? It felt like it to me. It seemed like they talked about it, and then remember they teased us that they was going to reveal the list. Remember they said they was going to reveal the list and they never did. So what happened? So I don't want to hear that this person was there in the all-white party, because if they not in that tape, if they not on them tapes wilding, then what? You get what I'm saying? If they was just because we can't condemn people for partying. We can't condemn people for partying, but we can say, hey, you was on tape doing this. And then at the same time, if it's a situation to where people were there and we find out they're fun boys, who cares? You didn't think they was already? You gonna be shocked? I wouldn't be shocked. I would not be shocked. But nothing, let me tell you something, nothing surprises me anymore. Nothing surprises me anymore finding out who might have did. But then at the same time, me being where I'm at in my life and my element right now, I don't care who's this or that. You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, he this, that, what that got to do with me? Because if that's the case, we got to take the whole industry and rinse it. Because all these dudes is sus. I'm just being real with you. Like, nothing would surprise me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, at the end of Scooby Doo, they pull the mask off. This ain't no the butler. So again, everybody like, yo, Diddy is this, Diddy is that. I'm like, yo, we watched him come on the Fab. Watching niggas blowing out niggas candles on the cake. That shit was okay to you? It never was okay. But again, they know how to do things right in our face and distract us at the same time because we start watching Pockets. That's why I do to be like, yo, I got this watch, it's 101 and all that. Who care? I don't care about your watch. I don't care about none of that. I'm going to be real with you. Me, I like to identify with what people do. Right? You a rapper? I want to hear some raps. You a producer? I want to hear some production. You an actor? I want to see some movies. Other than that, I don't care about, this person was kissing this person and, because think about it. We see something came across my timeline today. I think Carisha, what does she do again? Is she a city girl or she's a part? Like, what is she? Like, why is she even famous? But she's sitting there smooching on another chick and everybody like, what? You don't think she was messing with homeboy? She wasn't smooching chicks? Like, that shit don't nothing surprise me. But it also doesn't dictate my life because, again, if it was dignitaries, if it was elites, if it was rulers of countries and presidents that was at that Epstein shit, no, that is fucking important. We need to know because, and the reason why you need to know some things of people in power who does certain things, because then you start understanding policy. You start understanding why certain things is on every TV show. You start understanding why shit is always implemented in movies. You ever notice you can watch a whole movie? You can watch a whole movie. And then they put something in the movie. And then you be like, what purpose did that serve? Why is that in the movie? Like, that they could have kept that out. You be watching a whole TV series. I used to watch The Chi. I used to watch certain shit, and I'm like, all right, why is this character in this? Why is this in this? Now I ain't watching this no more. And then I start wondering, why is this here? Because it's certain people that's pushing agendas because it has a lot to do with how they live. So they're trying to normalize something that we would normally frown upon. So that's why we need to know, hold up, if it's the policymakers and it's the politicians and they was all a part of this stuff, and then you start reading different things. K-Dub, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate, yes, very wild times we in, you know what I'm saying? We start understanding, oh, that's why, just like, the presidential thing going on right now. If the guy that wants to be VP thinks it should be respectfully tampons in the men's bathroom. Where the fuck do we go from there? And then again, to each his own. Whatever you into is what you into. But why do we all gotta be into it? Why, so when they teaching your baby certain shit, when your child comes home and they learn something that they didn't even learn regular stuff in your household, but the school taught them something, you're like, what the hell y'all talking about in school? Because the curriculum, you don't have no say in the curriculum. You don't have no say. You don't have no say in a lot that's going on. I mean, real talk, man. You don't even, your children ain't even your children, and that's a whole nother subject that I can't touch here. I'm not going to talk about it, but just really think about it. Like you don't do certain things pertaining to your children, you get locked up or they get taken. So you in a fight for a lot of shit, and then you start wondering, why is this happening? And then you realize somebody at the top, this is what they into, and they normalizing this shit. So it's like, hold on. I'm not saying it's normal or it's abnormal, but why do a 5-year-old need to know this? Why do a 7-year-old need to know this? You get what I'm saying? So if you have any spiritual belief, and that's another thing I want to say too, while we're at it. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you into. One thing you never gonna do is stand before me in front. So if you Muslim, you Christian, you call yourself a Hebrew, you call yourself God, a deviant is a deviant. And a lot of y'all be using these so-called righteous terms that you go under to be pieces of shit. And I'm telling you, I'm warning you right now, if I catch any of y'all out of pocket and doing some shit you ain't got no business doing, singing, I'm putting you out there. I don't care. We could meet somewhere, thump, we could do whatever. Because I'm with all that shit too. It's a lot of y'all wearing costumes, saying you're this and you're that, acting holier than thou. But when them doors close, you on some other shit. Stop doing that. And don't do it under the guise of blackness. That's the point I'm making, because we're not the face of that. And that shit don't come from us. So it's a lot of y'all that be on bullshit, that's with a lot of bullshit, but you stand before people, you make posts, and you'll be like, this, that, and the third, like, yeah, that's a good brother. No, you're not. You're a piece of shit too. You're a piece of shit too. So many women got testimonies of you fake ass righteous dude where you did them wrong, but then you might have a scripture to justify your bullshit, or in the lessons is say, no, get the fuck out of here with that. Y'all deserve to get fucked up for that. Because there's a lot of y'all too. It's a lot of y'all. That's why a lot of us don't fuck with y'all doctrines, because y'all just as bad as everybody else. You talk about the Christians, you on that same type of shit. You talk about this sect, and you on that same shit too. Tired of y'all niggas. Tired of y'all. A lot of y'all be doing bullshit. Y'all ain't no better than nobody else. Just because you stand there and you talk black and you stand black and you do all this shit, you deviant, dirty bastards too. Look at Brother Polite and others. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be doing that shit too. And you do shit until you get caught. All of y'all. Y'all just as bad as, because we gonna talk about TD Jakes and all of them. A lot of y'all be doing that shit too. But then like, yo, nah, you got a lot of wives because you nasty. Stop fronting. Because if you take on multiple wives and you could take care of them and you take care of them, that's one thing. But stop saying you got a bunch of wives and, yo, I got this and all that shit. Nigga, you doing that shit for box. Cut it out. Cut it out. Y'all don't got nothing going on. Y'all don't got nothing where y'all trying to replenish and build anything. No, you doing that shit for box. Stop fronting. You ain't no better than this dude down here and do that. You know what I'm saying? Cut it out. But you do it under the guise of this person and that person. And yeah, you know, I'm this, that I'm fuck out of here. I'm tired of y'all too. That's why I disassociate from a lot of shit. Because that conscious shit, it's a lot of deviance. And that's why they be getting caught. They be getting caught. And then when they get caught out there, you be like, damn, not you. What you thought? Because a nigga had on a costume? You thought because his underarms stink and he don't use deodorant, he was righteous? And this is the problem. You do have people like myself and other individuals that don't be on no bullshit. So that's why if I did a GoFundMe, if I did a drive for anything, because I stood next to people, because I rocked with certain people, you're going to think I'm like them. That's why I roll by myself, or you'll see my cousin here. All these other dudes, man, they not right. I'm telling you, they not right. So a lot of times y'all like to come and say, oh, what happened to this? Yo, they're not right. I'm telling you, they're not right. I'm telling you, they not right. So many women that's in the house right now that are single mothers who thought they was in relationships with dudes, but you didn't want to fall in line, comply, you fell victim, so now you just got a baby by yourself. Fuck out of here. It's a lot of that. I don't give a fuck if you comedic. I don't care what you call yourself motherfucking Netcher. What I don't care about none of that shit. Because a lot of y'all be cap. You say all that shit and your passport say something different. A lot of y'all are just online personas trying to get boxed. You can't fool me. You can't fool me. A lot of y'all are online personas trying to get boxed, but you talk a good one. But again, when you are a certain way, you don't have to say what you are. Validation, you don't need to be validated because people going to validate you like, yo, nah, he ain't even on that type of time. Nah, he never even came at me like that. You know what I'm saying? You know how many women I know that can't say, that will never say, yo, he was on this type of time. Yo, he act like he was helping me. He was acting like, you know, he was for me and for the cause, and then he made a pass at me. Ain't no women that can say that shit about me, because if I was on the type of time, listen, hey, this is the type of time I'm on. You cool and all that, but yo, I'm trying to knock that stuffing off that Egg McMuffin from the gay. I ain't befriending nobody, and you know, let's go through sunnahs together and let's go through scripture. And then next thing you know, I'm just coming at you on some other shit. And again, reason why this ties into this, because again, this is what they do. The behaviors that we see us doing does not come from us. It comes from deviance. But then you have people who are deviants, but will give you a scripture and tell you, this is why I'm a deviant, because this says, and this, right? And then that happens, and then that's the same shit they use to steal us and do the shit they did to us and say, well, right here it says, you know, you could, a man and all that. So fuck all that. I ain't with none of that. Again, I'm not the face of no bullshit, because one thing I could say, I was not raised like that. So if you wasn't raised a certain way and you became a certain way, don't disgrace your family by being a certain way. So don't disgrace your family, or don't become a certain way and then act like, oh, nah, this, that. Let get out of here. Because the same, listen, them booty chicks and all that, all these dudes be right on that. Right on them pages. You ever go to your Explorer page and you see these chicks on there and all that shit, and you be like, yo, who is this? Why are they in my Explorer page? You see them dudes right in there. That's that old hood shit. That's what the grooming is. Grooming is coming under the guise of wanting to help you and befriend you. So you just kindly shape them and mold them to the way you want them to be, so you could get wild. That's all it is. Come on, man. We know about that shit from the hood. Every day. How you doing, beautiful? How you doing, beautiful? Yeah, you know, a sister like you. And stop calling people sisters that you'll smash too. Why would never smash my sister? Yeah, the sisters. But you'll beat? How's your sister if you'll beat? That don't make no sense. The sisters. But think about it. That's how the hood go. You see her every day. How you doing, beautiful? How you might catch her at that vulnerable moment where she needed to hear a good word. And then you like, yo, yeah, I've been after you for 16 years. You knew her. She had a man, everything. And a lot of times, y'all motherfuckers don't even got no good intentions for nobody besides beating. And what you could get out the deal. Fuck out of here. I never been like that. Look at Umar. He could be sitting there talking to you, repeating shit 3 times, and then the minute something walk past, he like, sisters, sisters. Fuck out of here, nigga. Nobody is going to tell me about relationships if they cannot prove they have a successful one. I don't listen to people who's not an expert or could actually verify what they're talking about. I don't listen to them. So I see all these self-righteous motherfuckers. And again, that's why they be doing that shit to us, because we be bullshitting ourselves and we're not supposed to be like them. If we know they're foul and they're the problem, why do we take on their ways and characteristics and do the shit that they do, and then they make us the face of it? So y'all all sitting there in full costume. You got all these classes. You got all this shit you do. And then y'all was in there getting wild. Y'all got communities. Y'all was in there getting wild. And then they just be so, this cult such and such. And you be like, damn, you just like these motherfuckers then. How was you sitting there talking about how they was this, that, and the third, and y'all doing that shit too? And then you got people who get power drunk, like the Polites and others, and then they start doing bullshit, and it's all the same shit. You know, it's nothing worse, and I'm gonna be real with you, it's nothing worse than somebody you put your faith in based off their knowledge and they deceive you. It's nobody worse than somebody that came to you like they was gonna help you, and then they stick the knife through your windpipe slow. And that's what I be seeing from a lot of these guys. That's why I be like, whoop, oh, this bus driver, hold on. That's it. Bus driver, this my stop. Back door. Bus driver, let me off. Let me off. So again, man, like, let's keep applying that pressure to them people who need that pressure. Because we need to know everything. Man, I don't, what you gonna tell me? Whatchamacallit was at the party. So, what did he do? Was he down with the baby oil? Other than that, I'm cool. But you got other shit that we don't know. We don't know. Shit. We still don't even know what really happened to Kennedy. Real talk. And we, of course, you know, I don't think nobody in this chat or myself was born. We still be getting cap on that. It be cap on that. So you think I give a fuck about who was at an all-white party? And this shit that affected the whole world right in our face, and they'll cover that shit up and then say, nah, but look at this though. It be y'all. It be sitting there stupid. Everybody in the party, niggas got their shirt off and shit. You know, all types of niggas taking pole. Come on, man. We sat there and watched motherfucking French and Diddy and all them laying compromise together. And we never looked at it was like, yo, hold up. Fuck y'all niggas laying up on each other for like that. Let me tell you something. There is no situation on earth where I would be laying next to a certain nigga a certain way. Fuck we laying down for anyway? We take pictures standing up. Why are we laying down? Now y'all lay down. This ain't fucking nap time. Anybody can tell me to lay down. Sure. First of all, and that's why I know, even with the youth, right? Even with some of the young dudes, some of the young dudes in, you know, that do the drill music and all that, Chief Keef and a lot of them, I used to wonder, yo, how is it like? Sit in to y'all, and everybody got their shirt off. And they on there, all in there shaking their dreads. That's the shit I don't like. And getting high and shit. Now, I once was a young man. But women was the motivation for everything. I never was like, yo, let's go hang with a bunch of dudes. Like, yo, you don't got no shorty? Yo, what about your shorty? She ain't got no friends? Call a friend. They all in there getting high and drunk. Think about this. They all sagging, pants under their ass, showing their butt cup, no shirt on, using some wild ass hitting work, drinking and hitting work. Now, respectfully, when I was younger, every time I got nice, where the girls at? Black Life said that's a stretch. Yeah, you stretch your ass out. I'm reaching, right? Yeah, because that you resonate with that. You resonate with a bunch of dudes sitting around getting bent. No box in sight. That resonate with you, don't it? I'm reaching. How come everybody else agree with me? Oh, that's a stretch. And you said it like 3-4 times, so you adamant about it. That's a stretch. You reaching. Right. 20 dudes in the crib with no shirt on, getting bent, sipping lean, eating pills, smoking, sipping liquor. Right. So you trying to tell me, Bike Life, you trying to tell me when you was young and you got bent, you ain't want no box? You wasn't like where the girls at? You wasn't feeling good? You didn't want to be with no ladies? Or you rather just chill with all your homies? How about you put, bro, it's thug life? Who the fuck says that? You're not even a street guy now. You're disqualified. I'm never going to address you or speak to you again. I'm not your bro. Thug life vibes? Who says thug life vibes? Thug life vibes? I've never even heard that. I never heard that. Thug life vibes? Come on, y'all, let's get with these thug life vibes. Thug life vibes? Audience, have you ever partook in thug life vibes? Have you ever been around somebody and say, we on that thug life vibe shit? Even Pac was the only one with his shirt off. It wasn't a crew. You ain't seen Napoleon with no shirt on. Thug life vibes? Oh, man, this shit like this is why I get off early. This is why I bounce. I'll be like, see, it's just, you was trying to get some of that baby oil too, right? You was just in there like this, shaking your dread. I bet you got dreads too. Locks, rather, whatever. Thug life vibes. I've never heard that shit. Ain't nothing new under the sun, but that's new. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Pac was the only one with his shirt off. Right or wrong, we ain't see 10 of them. Thug life vibes? Man, that's them thug life vibes. What type of shit you on? We over here. Let me do one better.
Yo, what's good? What y'all over there fucking with?
We over here on some thug life vibes. Psst. We over here on some thug life vibes.
Come on, man. I ain't never heard no shit like that ever. I done heard all types of shit. Thug life vibes?
Yo, what y'all niggas doing over there? Y'all got some yak? There's some chicks there?
No, we over here on thug life vibes. You coming through? Don't wear no shirt either.
God damn, man. Some days I have hope, other days I don't. Goodness gracious.
Yo, I got this bottle. I'ma pull up. What y'all getting into?
Nothing. We over here just shaking our locks on that thug life vibe. And bring the baby oil too. You know, that other baby oil, the one that we mixed.
It's swag to be around. What do swag stand for? He said it's swag. See, this is what I'm saying. When they play in your face and they say certain stuff, believe them and listen to them. What does swag? What does he said is swag? Who uses swag? Ain't that word retired? Once we said secretly, we are. He says swag. It's swag? Who uses swag? I'm telling you.
Now your shit is coming out.
This nigga said it's swag.
Yo, I got some reefer. I got some trees. What y'all doing?
We over here swagging on them thug life vibes.
Goodness gracious, like, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. North, south, east, west, nobody. They ain't even swag surfing no more. You say swag? It's our... He got triggered. I said, yo, niggas with their shirt off. He was like... Seen his smoke coming out his nose. He was like...
keep our shirt off. It's them thug life vibes. Thug life vibes.
All right, you got to be in shape to take your shirt off. It's a flex around a bunch of men. That's the point that I was making. I said you're not going to be around a bunch. So, all right, so let me get this straight.
It's thug life vibes. It's swag. And it's flexing around a bunch of men.
Bus driver, back door. I'm off this. Goodness gracious. Do I got to plead my case anymore? Listen. You have been judged, convicted. This nigga said it's a flex to take your shirt off around a bunch of men. Oh, now he's saying girls be around. But what did I say? I initially started and I said Chief Keef and them be around. No girls around each other. All of them got their shirt off. That's a reach.
That's a reach.
Now girls be around. What's your Instagram? Hold your hand. I bet you ain't got one picture with your hand like this. Not one. This nigga said, oh my. Back door. Bus driver, come on, man. You're gonna have me walk 2 blocks. I'm trying to get off this bus. Damn. This nigga talking about swag?
Thug life vibes.
Utica. What in the prison break is going on around here? Yo, people, we the winning team, right? Let me tell you something, man. On a serious note, I know sometimes y'all are very observant, right? Observant. And I know sometimes you wonder if the shit you seeing and hearing is real. Don't y'all wonder that shit? Like sometimes you be like, yo, we gotta live in a simulation because what the fuck? Like you read what you read. You ever read the comments sometimes and you be like, yo, is these people serious? You see the new one with Jaguar, right? Respectfully, her deceased son used to work for Rock Nation and then he ended up deceased. You seen that one? This is what I'm saying. That shit is real. Like, is this real now? Like, and then how are we, the most intelligent people, eating up bullshit? And is it the reefer? What is it that got us like this? What is it? Like, I'm confused. And me, I don't be with all this confusement. But what is it? Like, is it the food? What is it that had people just straight up dumbedified? Like, what the hell? What happened to us? What happened to us? If this were Flintstones, if I was in a car with you, fam, I'd be stopping the car with my feet. I'm reading comments. I'm looking at everybody just bent. I'm telling you, see, this goes back to my original point. Look how we became the face of dysfunction. Look, every time you see somebody on camera on the internet acting an ass, who is it? Every time you see a woman that's not a Karen acting an ass, who is it? You want me to go get my brothers? I don't know, man. Like, what happened, man? Like, what happened? Why are we the face of dysfunction? Why the most dysfunctional shit it ain't us though. Because you could live in a community and you could be around and you don't see it. But the minute you go online, you start seeing shit. You're like, yo, this serious? And people be really okay with it. And you're like, for example, we have people who sit in these YouTube spaces, right? And they got platforms and they got channels. They got mad subscribers, and every night they'll sit there and act like they righteous, and they be full of shit. You know, like, I mean, I'm just being real. How could you listen to anybody who's drunk and make poor decisions? You'd be like, oh no, they be saying some real shit. Like, this motherfucker take medicine. Like Orlando Brown. He sat there in a clip and said that this woman wrote The Matrix. And y'all listen to the shit that he say? Why though? Why are we so entertained by dysfunction? It's okay to be normal. It's okay not to chase clout. Know why I never chased clout? I am the clout. I always had clout. I had clout when I was a baby. Seriously. That's why I always ran from the cameras and didn't really care about that, because I already was popular. But it's like, yo, what the hell is going on? I'm just confused. I'm all the way confused. I remember it was a time where you can call somebody and have just a decent talk with them. You might talk about what's going on in the world. You might talk about what happened on the block. You might talk about traffic today. You might talk about a sale. And I'm going to tell you something, and I said this before. When is the last time somebody called you with opportunity? When's the last time somebody called you and say, yo, they're hiring here. Yo, I know you good at this. Can you help me with this? Yo, I know you do your thing in this area. Yo, I need your help. Yo, let's collab. We don't hear none of those things no more. All we hear is people calling you for bullshit, so you don't pick up the phone. You ever look at the phone and be like, this nigga want to talk about this? Like, because of the Piers Morgan thing. You know how my phone rang? Nigga, you telling me I'm on Piers Morgan? I'm on me every day. So you don't watch me. You only gonna talk to me because I was on Piers Morgan. So what the fuck did I say about me and what I'm doing? So I ain't shit. I'm only validated because we was on there. I'm only validated because I was on there? No. That's what I'm saying. Like, how do we become the face of dysfunction? And if we're not careful, this is why we're not respected nowhere on the fucking planet. Being a black man or woman that's from America, look at every other people, ethnicity. Although they're black, they don't acknowledge themselves as being black. This is just a fact. They're not black, they're Jamaican. Wherever they're from, that's what they are. Black means, in most times, black American. Let's just get that straight, right? So look at all the stigmas that the world put on us. That we lazy, we don't want to work, all we want to do is drink, we all on welfare. This is what the whole world thinks about us. Even our people, who don't think they are people because they say we not like you. So if you look at online sometimes, they talk to us crazy. They say all types of shit. We don't have no culture. We don't have nothing. Because every time we're looked at, we are the face of dysfunction. I don't care what it is. We the face of dysfunction. That's fucked up. And I think we perpetuate it so much just for a click and a like. Just for a view. Just, I don't know what they do it for. Let me tell you something. I never had a problem in my life getting boxed. So if you do the stupid shit like that because you think you're going to get boxed and you want to act stupid, why is it that so many men act stupid? You ain't notice that? So many, like, they're not doing stuff in jest. They're just straight up clowns. And people like, they're crazy. Then I don't know who the fuck this Justin LeBoy is dude with these little, I can't stand that shit. I can't stand that shit, man. Like, let me tell you something, man. There is nothing more gratifying in my life and in the world to me than being a Black American man. The shit that we went through, the shit that we survived, and we still here, resilient, still creating, and the world copy us. But they copy us and they take from us because we don't support one another and we treat each other a certain way. We are the only people who got sex. And I don't mean S-E-X, I mean S-E-C-T-S. We the only people that's divided and they group us all in. We the only people that got this tribalism and this division, and they group us all in. If one of us is lazy, they look at us, y'all lazy, y'all don't want to work. But we the only one that be like, I'm this, I'm that. No, the world don't separate us. The world keep us as one. They don't separate us. All Black women snap their neck and have babies and get abortions and all. Oh my God. See, look, the brother in the chat. I'm Haitian, and as a youngin', I was always taught not to trust Americans. See? See? Look at this coon. Italians was divided in the mafia. Come on. You think they was divided? You know who was below them? So why are you talking about Italians, though? I don't understand. And the mafia? I'm from Brooklyn, New York. You don't think I know about the mob? And I lived in Staten Island. So why, or when we're talking about our division, why are you comparing somebody to us? See, that's the problem, too. So because they was divided, we should be divided, too? You know they grouped together to say, fuck us, though, right? You do know that, right? You do know that they said they don't want the drugs and all that shit in their motherfucking community get at to us, right? You do know that, right? You ain't no teacher over here. Or you try to teach us with swag, flexing, and thug-like vibes. We automatically don't listen to you now. Anyway. Relax. Maybe you fell off your fucking bicycle one too many times. Maybe you wear a helmet all year round. Even when you ain't on the bike. Ain't nobody dumb over here. Maybe you wear a pot on your head, one of them pot helmets all year round. Nigga said it's the rich versus the poor. See? You see how, look, that's an agent. When we talk about us, unifying with us, and how we need to fix us, they start talking about rich shit versus the poor. If that's the case, Diddy would be in the clear, right? Ain't he worth $1 billion? So what the fuck is he talking about? You think they fucking with him because he's rich? You think they fucking with him because he rich? Because again, they're trying to, and see, look, they're trying to make him the face of deviance. Thank you for proving my point. Why are they trying to make him the face of deviance? You saying it's the rich versus the poor, but they trying to make him the face of deviance. But why they ain't never talk about this Epstein list? Talking about us, he talking about Italians. No, Giuseppe and them, they be on some fucking bullshit too. Fuck are you talking about? You watch too many movies, fam. You got to move in the real world. Got to get out more. You in that motherfucking thing? I agree with that. It's a spiritual war too. But again, before we deal with the spiritual, we got to deal with the mental. And I think a lot of things is mental because once you break down the mental, it's easy to break down the spirit. The mind control the body don't control the mind, and the spirit is a part of the body. You get what that? You get what I'm saying? So you break down the mental, and it takes the spirit out of you. It takes the fight out of you. The fight is the spirit. First, you go through the mental war. Once they break you down mentally, you die spiritually. And that's what all this shit is about. They did mental games. They've been fucking with us for a long time mentally. And then once they break us down mentally, shit, the spirit and then the physical follow. All is mental. Don't ever think it's not a mind game. Don't ever think they're not trying to mind fuck you. All is mental. Put that first. Put that first. Always put that first. Put this first. When you put this first, because your spirit don't see bullshit, your mind do. You might feel it. That's called aura. That's called vibes. You might feel it. But then you got good spirits and you got evil spirits. But when it comes to bullshit, you're going to detect that right off the thing. But I get what you're saying. It is very spiritual. You know what I'm saying, in the long run. But we have to deal with, because sometimes when we deal with spirit, we start dealing with spooky. I don't deal with spooky over here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we got to really deal with the mental because, again, mentally, many of us is drained. You get what I'm saying? Like mentally we drained. And when you mentally drained and you say, I'm tired, took the fight out of you. So what they say when you fight most of the time, they don't say, they say, that's the spirit. That's the spirit. Why? Because mentally you gassed up to go in it. Because every battle is won and lost in your brain. You know what I'm saying? Every battle is already won and lost in your brain. Rarely do we act impulsive. When we act impulsive sometimes, it's mostly a poor decision. That's why we don't like to make snap decisions. We like to think. We like to say, hold on, let me think about it. Because when you act impulsive, you make poor decisions. That's the problem with that yak. Every poor decision you made, you might have been drunk. A lot of women got pregnant drunk. Just being real. You know what I'm saying? Just being real. Them freakos because niggas was drunk. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's called spirits. Exactly. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of poor decisions is made on a spiritual level sometimes because you got evil spirits that come to you as a friend. But mentally, you might not even connect with somebody. You're like, man, I felt their spirit. But they was rocking you to sleep mentally. Well, you got to be careful with that spirit. Some people come with that good spirit, but mentally, they got a whole plan for you. But spiritually, you felt them. Spiritually, you get around them. It's like, yo, I don't know, he was good people. The whole time, he had a plan. But we're not clairvoyant, so we can't read nobody's mind. But we feel spirit. Be careful of that spirit, man. Be careful with that spirit because a lot of people come with that smile. Mentally, they like, yo, I'm going to get this nigga. But that spirit showed all the greatness. And you was around them like, yo, man, I don't know, it's feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Nah, they had no good intention for you. Yo, we was chilling. No, you wasn't. You get what I'm saying? So be careful with that. So, you know, being that we not clairvoyant, we can't read people's minds, you know, and it's said in different places that you read that we once had that ability, right? Because what is your tonsils for? What is your appendix for? We have different body parts that we could do without. What is your wisdom teeth for? You know, and most of the time those things get extracted when you get sickness. But, you know, sometimes we feel about it. You ever meet somebody and they vibe is off, but then you talk to them and you realize mentally y'all had a lot in common. You be like, yo, I ain't like your vibe at first. That's the spirit. I ain't like your vibe. You came in. But mentally, they might have had because again, the person who comes with a smile is the person that's trying to take you out. Because if a person came with a scowl on their face, then you would know, nah, that person, but they come with a smile, inviting. Think about, you see stuff on TV, every movie you watch, yeah, we're here to check the sprinklers. And you be like, oh, let them in the whole time. Get what I'm saying? Mind control the body. If you do mind exercises, if you do read certain things, and again, reading is very, very essential for vocabulary. as well as comprehension. But you got to be careful what you read too, because if we all reading 48 Laws of Power, which teach you how to be deceptive. You know what I'm saying? If we reading The Art of Seduction, we reading The Art of War. Who you going to practice all this new learning material on? Because it's going to make you be a certain way. So you're supposed to read books or read things that teach you about you, because you got to learn you. A lot of us don't know ourselves. A lot of us don't even know our purpose. You get what I'm saying? A lot of us don't know ourselves. You don't even know your capabilities and your full capability, because mentally you've been broken down, right? Mentally, you've been told what you can't do. Mentally, from a child, you got told you wasn't shit. You got told, yeah, man, nah, you do be having them dope sneakers on, but fuck your sneakers, you ain't shit. And if everybody tell you that, you start to believe that. That's why I'm telling you, I'm going to be real with y'all. I don't listen to nobody. I do not listen to anybody. I only listen to people who love me. You get what I'm saying? I only listen to people who love me. I do not listen to anybody who don't love me. I'm not open to suggestion. If that's what it's going to take, you do that. Because you ever notice, right? Once you do something and you're successful at it, the first thing people do is they start saying, what you should do now is, yeah, I needed you. I needed you, yup. Got you. But I've been on here bumping my gums long enough. I want to get up out of here, do something different, check my content, make sure you subscribe, make sure you share, leave a comment. It all works for what we doing over here. And I got some more content dropping tomorrow. I'm supposed to do a live interview tomorrow, so stay tuned. I just want to confirm it. Once I confirm it, it's already kind of confirmed, but once the artwork go up, and make sure your notifications is on. If you haven't been getting notifications, then hit the bell and then hit the bell again. You know what I'm saying? That's the best thing to do. You know, so that's how I'm leaving, because it's time to go. It ain't like y'all sitting here cash apping me to death or super chatting me. Fuck I'm staying for. Y'all want me to keep talking. It be people who be talking and y'all be sending them bucks, $200. I get Nathan's Franks. I got, bills got to get paid. I got shit to do. So, again, if people enjoy the content, sometimes you got to, send a little something in, as well as even hitting the like button. I ain't talking for my health. No, but I got shit to do, man. Like I already took a shower and everything. I gotta go. That's why I'm here every night. Just stay tuned, man. Like y'all heard a lot of this before. You know what I'm saying? But this ain't. I don't be wanting to sound like a broken record. Sometimes I be feeling like I be regurgitating shit, and sometimes repetition do help people. But I don't know. I talk for a living, so it's like sometimes I get tired of talking, but again, man, don't get caught up in none of this. And again, before I leave, don't let them make you the face of BS. You know what I'm saying? Don't make them the face. Don't let them make you the face of BS. And let's ask these questions and let's go at other people. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you all who appreciate me. Again, I have Doggie Diamonds TV, Instagram going up. And then I also have Doggie Diamonds Facebook page that's just going up. And that's what it is, tomorrow's Thursday. Damn, I was standing for 10 hours today. Say I was only working out for 41 minutes. That ain't shit. Anyway, I holla, man. I'll be back tomorrow. Dope interview. Dope somebody. I'm going to have somebody on here live tomorrow. All the people from the battle rap culture, you'll enjoy who I'm going to have tomorrow. I'll do the artwork early. That's it, man. So until next time, I'm out. I'm out. Till next time, peace.